I'll edit it down or whatever. But
I would like you to put effects on my voice to make me sound like Darth Vader.
cool.
You better do that. That'd actually be really funny.
I'll do that when I think of it. Like if I'm not too lazy at that point.
You'll do that when you figure out how to do it.
Aww, I'm good with Audition.
Voice to make me sound less cool, please.
Oh, that's not too hard.
Did we ever
The
post?
weekly roundups.
I was just. Seeing how it sounded.
I tried to be, but you guys never posted the ones that I was in.
That's just messing with me.
Okay.
Did we ever post Arcade Fire?
No.
No.
Yeah, I wanted the Tunnels cast.
So yeah, for context,
Hey,
we
guys, guys,
we were
guys.
like, yeah, Harry.
Harry,
Wait,
you're a lot better.
can you guys
Yeah,
hear
a
me?
lot better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Christian, you're
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay, cool. Because now I got my headphones.
So for context, we make this group chat, and I think it's Ethan and I had the idea, right? Yeah,
You came to
I
me
came
with
to Ethan with the idea, and it was like, do you like Anthony Fantano, but hate how famous he is, and also like Dead End Hip Hop? I think was the idea.
Oh yeah.
Hate how famous he is.
I just hate how boring Anthony Fantano is.
I like him.
I'm a big fan of Anthony.
has good-
I'm
Like he's very good at articulating his opinions, but he's just
Yeah.
so boring and robotic for me.
I don't necessarily
There
agree
you
with
go.
them all the time. But yeah,
I never agree with Anthony Fantano. I don't like the guy that much.
Yeah.
He seems
that
like
is the plan.
he took
of
his
this
role.
podcast.
He sort of tried to take the role as the figurehead of music reviewing on YouTube. He sort of has that, but he's kind of
He
bad
does have
sometimes.
No, he's uncontested, Harry.
Yeah, like
Yeah, he's uncontested.
the next channel related to music below him is Dead End Hip Hop, and they have like a 10 piece.
Well, if
Even-
we're
to be
talking
honest,
like related to music,
to be
there's all
honest-
those like channels where it's like the dude who plays the sitar metal video. What's his name?
Oh, there's
Rob
like
Scallon.
there's Rob Scallon, and then there's the
Jared
worst one,
Dines.
which is Jared Dines.
Rob
I
Scallon
fucking
is
hate
the
that
guy
guy.
you're
Yeah.
showing me.
Wait, what
Yeah.
are those dudes do?
They're those.
Rob Scallon.
Rob Scallon's dope. He actually can play the guitar really well.
Yeah, but
Jared Dines is like the gent head.
Yeah, and Rob Scallon plays a lot of like weird instruments and stuff.
and
Yeah.
like all the jokes they make are centered around, "Hey guys, did you know that Nickelback is bad?"
Yeah, Jared Dines makes a lot of
Yeah.
But
Jared
yeah,
Dines. No, go ahead, Ryan.
I was just gonna keep going with the story, but
Good.
No, continue. I was just
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
say
go
Jared
with the
Dines
story,
got
yeah.
scammed recently.
I came to Ethan with the idea, and then we kind of pulled Jacob and Christian in, and then Owen, but Owen was kind of reluctant.
Yeah.
No, I
Owen,
said-
Owen was probably it was,
He
was kind of a
escaped to
shitty
Canada
friend,
as an
honestly.
excuse.
Yeah.
that is not true. I just
I made
was
Ethan
always
laugh.
trying really hard at school.
Well, I just remember
You're gonna be
I remember
riding
Owen
that
pulled me
high for the
aside
rest of the
after,
year.
like,
I'll be riding
This
that
is
high for
gonna
the rest
be
of my
absolutely
life.
false.
Owen pulled me aside after like the third
This is-
review we did. It
this
was
is
like
false.
I think it was Black Star, and he was like, "Christian, I just really don't like being around
Yeah,
you
no,
guys.
that's completely false.
I feel really bad about hanging out with you guys, and I don't like it when you say that stuff about David Bowie still being alive."
Oh no, don't
I
do
don't
that.
like when you say that.
Yeah, Christian, I'm gonna agree with Owen on that one. Fictional Owen.
Hey, I'm gonna call David Bowie right now.
Yeah, but
The story.
okay, so first to back up, we all hung out all the time anyway.
Except
We all
me,
worked at a radio
I
station
didn't-
together.
Yeah, tell me about the
Well,
radio
parents
station.
describe-
Well, hey, all right,
Oh,
let's just let.
and you still saw us every week at radio.
That is true. That is true.
And so we were like, well, might as well put a camera on this and get good at talking about music, especially because a lot of us are planning to do music like later on for careers and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And so we got together to do a test review, and it was going to be of Arcade Fire's Funeral, because that's an album we're kind of divided on, and we thought it would spark interesting conversation.
Ooh.
And then we just talked about tunnels for 20 minutes, and
Cool.
it's unlistenable.
That's a really good
I
song.
want to
Though.
talk about how the name.
You want to
Lampcast
recreate
came
it
up,
right
though?
now?
Lambcast?
The meme Lampcast? The meme Lampcast, you can see it, Ethan, in the first video. We make it up on the spot.
No, that was in that was during Arcade Fire.
So, we had to pull
It
a
got-
bunch of lamps from like your room and put them on the couch.
Yeah, actually, we have lights at first.
Yeah, so we were just surrounded by a bunch of like IKEA lamps.
Yeah.
That sounds hilarious.
Was it Christian?
And also Ryan was
I think,
wearing a cast.
I think I did come up with
Yeah,
Lamp
Christian said at one point, it's just like, "Welcome to the Lampcast" as a joke, and then
Okay, but I became known for saying
But-
welcome to the lamp.
Were you guys do Bernie Sanders' dream of electric sheep at one point?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Christian has been making fucking Blade Runner. Oh, are we
Don't
allowed
worry
to curse?
about it.
Are we allowed to say swears? Are we cool?
So
Whatever, Ryan, you're.
Does Ice World Media swear?
Yeah.
Christian's been making Blade Runner jokes for 2 years now,
Yeah.
and he thought it was funny to take the phrase "Do androids dream of electric sheep" and just insert stuff in instead of androids, and that's how we ended up with "Do Bernie Sanders." But then we were like, nobody's ever gonna find a channel called "Do Bernie Sanders."
Well, I
Dream of
mean,
Electric Sheep."
yeah.
Well, I was a big advocate for changing the name of the channel, but every single time I mentioned it, Christian would be like, "No, I don't think so."
I think we should stick with this.
Yeah, but then all of our content.
It'll be
came
the
out
name
in
on
podcasts.
everyone's tongues.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of does roll off the tongue.
Really?
No, it doesn't.
In a
No.
very, it rolls. I mean,
Not at all.
it
It's
rolls.
a
It
new
rolls
Bernie Sanders
it-
dream of electric
sheep Christmas. I mean, here's the thing, right? It rolls off the tongue, but it kind of rolls out like a dead body would roll off the tongue on the runway.
That's what the group chat was called. That's what we called it back
Well, yeah.
at the time.
No, that was not what the group chat was called.
No, that was
No,
the
no,
name- that was the
different
name
group
of
chat.
the
Oh, right,
channel.
different group chat.
I
Right.
think my first.
Oh, are you talking about Pet Show, Owen?
We don't need to get
We
into
don't need
this.
to go into
Yeah,
that.
we don't need to go.
I was talking about pretentious fucks.
Oh, right.
Owen,
That was later.
I don't want you to swear.
I don't think
I know, I don't
I don't
use
think
the
we
word.
talk about the evolution of pretentious
chat
fucks
name?
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's let Ryan. Let's let Ryan
elaborate.
say that. Yeah, let's let Ryan go through the story of like where Lampcast is, and then we'll talk about what is it right now? Can someone pull up the name?
Pre-grapefruit ring. I can't read it all. One
Is
sec.
it, hold on. Grapefruit, ring a ding, imagine it, Lampcast, podcast, imagination, Lil Peep Memorial. That is the name of.
You know, there were
That is
people at
the
my
name-
school making Little Peep jokes like the day he died. And
Dude,
I was just
everyone
like-
was making Lil Peep jokes.
But like the day of, like the morning of.
I don't. It
Here's the
wasn't.
thing.
It wasn't even like a joke, really.
That's not a joke. I was genuinely
Like, I was
upset.
sad.
Okay.
Yeah,
I made that as a joke the morning when it happened.
I don't like his music, but I was pretty sad.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
especially since we don't know if it's like foul play yet or not.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Even
what's
so-
really good right now from that is that there's actually a lot of rappers or SoundCloud rappers who just sworn off like hard drugs, like heroin,
Yeah.
sex.
Didn't
Like,
Lil Uzi
Xan.
Vert?
Uzi,
Yeah, Lil
He
Uzi
did
Vert, yeah.
talk about
Okay,
Xan.
well, Lil Xan needs to change the name then.
Lil
Pepsi.
straight edge.
Yeah, wasn't he like arguing that like just because his name is Little Xan doesn't mean he advocates
Yeah.
for drugs?
Yeah, and I think that's kind of dumb. But
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Well, I mean,
the dude's
oh,
got
yeah.
like the dude's got like a High School Musical haircut and face tats. So
Yeah. He's not the best
Right.
role model, but still.
Stuff.
You continue in the Lampcast saga.
where are we at? Oh, we recorded
Oh,
the.
speaking of, Sean just gestured, and I wanted to show you guys. Have you ever heard of a man called Little Toenail?
Oh, I don't
gosh,
know.
no.
Jesus.
No.
I follow him on Twitter. It is a gold mine.
I feel tired after hearing that name.
Yeah.
His top track. Would you?
This guy's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
Seth,
wanna.
would you mind reading his number one hit?
his my favorite song of his being "Suck My Nuts" with a Z.
Oh, I've lost.
I'm going on Spotify right now.
Do it, please. I actually really like this song because it's like 2 minutes and like the joke is done and over with, but he keeps bringing it back and it just
Wait,
makes
is
it.
it the song?
You mean you've heard of Little Toenail before?
Oh Jesus Christ! This is awesome.
You guys see the one recently? He has a whole album and it's just Pokemon songs.
Oh yeah, Trap Catch 'em.
Yeah.
Oh,
Travis
you don't. You know who Trap Ketchum is?
Yeah.
Nice.
I know who Trap Ketchum is. I'm in the know, dude.
Dude, it's all about Shofu, my man.
That's incredible. Dude, Trap has gone too far.
I have yet
Hey,
to
my
listen to Trap Ketchum, but I am. It's on my list.
Okay, here's the thing. It's awful, but it's not as awful as you think when
Yeah.
you hear
Trap Ketchum.
like what it is. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I actually used to watch Shofu for a bit when I was like 12.
Listen,
So
I have
Shofu for something besides being Trap Ketchum.
I think he does. Like, is it
Oh,
Shofu?
Yeah, Shofu.
Yeah, it is true. Yeah. What's he do?
He does like Pokemon battle videos.
He does that and
Oh,
Smash
awesome.
Bros.
Oh, Smash Bros too.
I think he was like
I have a,
played competitive.
I think we should.
Cool.
I think we should throttle the podcast and start doing Smash Bros. Let's plays.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've been saying that for like 12 years.
I think
Smash Bros and only Smash Bros. 3
So who's
videos
the good
every
guy
day.
in the
Can we,
background
can we get a
Smash
Metal
Bros?
What are you
Gear
talking about?
Solid
Daily
YouTube
videos?
channel going?
Here's the thing. I think we were tapping an untapped market with the Pop Tropica live stream.
Really?
Yeah, no,
really?
no.
You need to do that again.
The Pop
Because
Tropica.
I'm-
Yeah, they speed ran Pop Tropica, dude.
Oh my
Yeah, that
god.
was a strange day.
Why have we
Pop
thought of
Tropica
that? We played that so much in elementary school, man.
Yeah. My computer teacher would yell at me.
Yeah, Ethan. The last time we played the last Pop Tropica live stream, you lived in a different house.
Oh yeah.
When were you guys
Two
doing
different
Pop
houses.
Tropica live stream?
it was
Oh,
at
and-
Easton's house.
Where was
Oh, and
that?
I think you were in Canada, dude.
Oh yeah, you were at
Was this 2016?
Yes.
yeah.
This was during the winter.
Also, I remember we tried to go that day because we tried to get tickets to see the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
no,
I
it was-
wanted to
Excuse me?
see people.
Yeah.
Oh, we really did want to see the Bye Bye Man. Oh my god.
Oh.
You don't call. You have to call it by its actual name, Jacob.
I'm sorry.
Well, I got the
So
idea.
I have a genuine question for the Ice World guys.
Yeah.
What Lampcast video have you watched the most, or what do you come back to? I'm just curious.
I come back to the Weezer one because
Oh,
that's the
that's
one I
the-
show all my
okay.
friends.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
that's the best video.
Yeah. It's either
my
that
God,
one
the
or
long
Kanye.
time.
Honestly.
That was those two. Those two are the two reviews that I felt the most comfortable in because I didn't listen to the Weezer album.
Yeah.
and the Kanye one, I was like, there's nothing I can really say to hurt this guy's feelings.
Uh-huh. So you just railed on him?
Well, it wasn't. I don't even think I railed on him because like, I think the rating I gave it is
He
kind
compared
of
his
accurate.
album to a Siberian train
Yeah,
crash.
Siberian train
Yeah.
crash at its
and that's kind of accurate though.
Yeah.
Okay.
You went in detail on the video.
Yeah, I mean, I like, and now that I've made music and I've like put music out, I feel way less comfortable kind of critiquing music
That's
because it's
fair.
kind of like it feels. It's like I make choices that I understand are kind of intrinsic to me, and I don't think there's any. There's
There
not
was
any
one
value.
song on like New Hampshire because I did listen to your stuff.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
Like I like the EP, but there was one song where like the guitars sound really, really bad. They were like,
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm like, I don't mean to turn this about
You were
me,
saying
but
that with so much hesitation.
no,
No,
come
I
on.
like
Oh.
I want
New
them
Hampshire
to
was
like
recorded on my
snowball.
yeah on
A
a
blue
snowball
snowball
microphone.
microphone.
Yeah, blue snowball microphone
Ooh.
within a 2-week period because I had just written the songs and I just wanted to make. I wanted to put out another album before I went to college.
yeah.
Yeah. Your future albums will sound better.
Yeah, no, I'm sure they will, especially once I move to tape recording and stuff.
Right.
Ooh.
And like I'm
Or you
actually
should
gonna
listen.
do stuff to mix.
Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't. I guess it depends on what song you're talking about. New Hampshire. 'Cause I remember.
Oh, it is.
I remember mixing certain songs to sound intentionally shitty. Like the bells was
Yeah.
mixed.
That's always a
was-
good idea.
The bells was mixed with that intention. Like I used my. I have a $50 guitar I bought at a guitar show that's like from the 1950s, and I just restrung it with strings that weren't the proper gauge for it, and it sounds like garbage like on its own. And I used that to record that song, and then I just put a bunch of effects on it to make it sound worse. So, but yeah, I mean, so I guess for me, those are the two album reviews that stick out the most. Is like I'm still. I guess
they're like
I'm not-
untouchable at this point. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they've kind of transcended. Like there was like an intent and purpose to what I did with them and stuff. And it kind of it felt more like a bit, which was always what I felt more comfortable with. Like, I know that I have very selective music tastes, and I listen to a lot of music, and I spend a lot of my time listening to music.
Mhm.
But it's not like I won't enjoy everything. There's definitely like a specific not like genre specific. There's definitely a specific quality I look for in songwriters and stuff.
Yeah.
So like I
come
don't.
back to folk music often than anything else.
Oh yeah, well, I come out more specifically than that. I come back to like '90s fuzz folk.
Ooh,
Yeah.
recommend me some of that.
Oh, just the microphones, like the microphones
okay.
and Little Wings.
All right.
The microphones, Little Wings, and then like, you can find like a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, the Mountain Goats I wouldn't really. The Mountain Goats is more like singer-songwriter,
Yeah, I
lo-fi
wouldn't-
stuff.
You listen to All Hail West Texas? That album wasn't mixed at all either. It all comes right down the middle. Nothing's anywhere. Like,
You know, on that, I read like the inlay on that the other day. I don't know where, I don't know how. Oh, it was on the CD at radio.
Oh,
But-
I've read that too, Harry. It's a trip.
They like mixed it on, or they recorded it on like older broken microphones.
that's
So
that's like Burzum's album was recorded. None of the microphones in the studio sounded shitty enough, so he grabbed like a headset and he screamed into that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So a follow-up question for Ice World. What do you guys think of Weekly Week Roundup?
Okay, I like Weekly Week Roundup a lot. Like,
Do you have any favorite?
there was the first.
What's the best?
the
What's
best
the best one?
It was the one like. It's probably the one where where you did the iDub song. Because other than that, it was a super funny one. Because like you talked about the guy who got like shot, his car shot at, and then just drove away.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Young Dolph.
Yeah.
Young Dolph.
Young Guns got shot.
Nightmare Mentis.
Okay, so I've had this question ready for a long time, Ethan.
Ooh.
What can you tell me about Lowbros Studios?
Oh my god. What do you know about that?
What?
Specifically
What the
that
fuck is a Lowbro?
Outcast Hey Ya tribute video.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
I know what you're talking about now.
I took like video classes in high school, and we had to do a music video project my senior year.
Yeah.
We did that,
Oh my
and then some kids like uploaded it onto their YouTube channel.
Okay.
How
I
the
just
fuck
made the
did
video.
you guys find that?
It was on a comment. This
It was
is
on a
what I was
comment?
afraid of.
Oh yeah, I remember that comment. Was it like Jake Needy?
I think,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
everybody
Jacob.
subscribe to Lowbros Studios.
Oh, Jacob Pereira. You're right.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Okay. When you first mentioned something from Ethan's past, I didn't know exactly what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about his Yo videos.
Oh,
can
no.
you tell me about those?
Hey, Ethan, can I tell him about your yo-yo videos?
Ethan, I just imagine Ethan in his fucking basement right now. Is like
Ethan's sinking into his seat.
Sitting in a dark, not finished
Ethan's
basement.
so pissed right now.
His face grows red and redder.
Oh my god.
Ethan was like a regional champ yo-yoer in like 7th grade.
You can
Also-
Google Ethan Lassie.
Google Ethan Lassie.
Ethan Lassie. Okay.
You'll see the first video.
The first 4, 5, 6 videos are just all.
Actually, the first result on Google.
Oh wow, you got
First video.
third place.
Going to like Passion Pit too.
Yeah.
They're like the Wombats.
We've all come a long way.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
I actually think Ethan has reverted. I think he was a lot cooler back then.
honestly, after Ethan started fucking listening to Ween, I think anything better.
Oh yeah. since we got to college, Ethan started listening to Ween
Holy
religiously,
balls,
just
dude!
which is just stupid.
Isn't that awful?
Well, it's not just Ocean Man, like the deep cuts.
Yeah, he likes HIV song.
Listen, I listen to Quebec and I think it's a good album.
Quebec's a
Okay.
good album.
Alright, Jacob, you can go fuck yourself too.
Hey, well,
Hey, man, we don't swear on high school media.
Yeah, really.
No cussing on the internet.
No cussing on the internet.
it's a Christian stream.
You get us.
I thought you guys were gonna like ask me about editing or something, and I was like really excited, and then like
Yeah.
No, Low Bro Studios. I want this to be the worst Nardwar interview ever.
Oh, Nardwar. You ever watched the Nardwar interview with Lil B?
Yeah,
Oh,
where he makes
good.
Nardwar break character.
Wait, what happens?
Okay, so you know how at the end Nardwar stands there with the microphone still until
Yeah.
they walk off?
Oh yeah.
Well, Lil B, I don't know if he like didn't fully process it or he fucking embraces it, but he stands there so long that Nardwar has to break character and walk away.
Nice.
It's
Oh,
incredible.
God. Oh.
the based god. God damn.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we started with the Cage the Elephant review, and then things just kind of went from there. Owen was not in a lot of videos because Owen went to Canada every summer to work at a summer camp,
Okay.
and then we were faced with Jacob disappeared for a while because Jacob is a year older than us and he went to college.
Oh.
And then the videos kind of stopped because we were faced with the prospect of the fact that we were all going to college next year, and so
Yeah. That's what I'm afraid of, because like I'm going to college and like, well, at least Sean is, right?
What?
You're going to college this next year?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I'm taking a year off.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna stay in town probably.
Okay, cool.
So
yeah, Harry's in the same grade as you guys. He's still in high school.
Oh.
we have another year of quality content. coming.
Yeah. We got a whole year left in us.
Listen, it's only gonna get better with Lampcast.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We're going to pull
No,
a Velocities in Music and release one 1-hour video every month.
There you go.
There you go.
Here's the thing.
Chess movie 2018.
I genuinely enjoy the Sugar Pine 7 podcast. And that usually runs about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, or the Funhouse podcast usually. I very much enjoy the Funhouse podcast.
I liked
It's
Funhouse
tough.
for like a half a year after they started being Funhouse. And then I just fell off because they just... I did not like the jokes they were making anymore.
I actually did a similar thing, and I got back into them like a couple, like 5 months ago.
Yeah.
And
I've
I
gotten
just,
really into Sugar Pine 7.
yeah, Sugar Pine 7, Funhouse. I think Rooster Teeth is like the RT podcast is a little bit too pedestrian for me.
Like, there... if you've watched any of our videos, we make fun of this guy named Dawson a lot.
Oh man,
Oh, who's he from?
No.
he's from our school.
He's from
man.
our school, and he is the most...
You're bullying a kid from your school on the
He's
internet?
he's one of my closest friends, but
Oh,
he is
cool.
such a basic bro. It hurts.
Oh, I got you.
Come on.
He has 2
guys.
Green Day Christmas sweaters. He was on my Spotify for like a year, and he had
He flooded it with like MCR and crap.
no,
like that.
no, not even. He had like he
not
had,
even that good.
No, like it's almost as if he found like 10 like high school students who knew nothing outside of like 3 Days Grace, Evanescence, My Chemical Romance, Green Day, 21 Pilots, and like every other band you can think of that would appear in like a Hot Topic like storefront.
Oh,
And he talked to them for an hour, and then he was like, "Oh, okay, this is what the teenagers like then." And so he just
He
It
shapeshifts.
hurts because it's true.
it's so true. I'll get Dawson on the show someday.
Oh, you better not.
I
Yeah.
will.
When I was 14, I really liked My Chemical Romance.
I
remember that as
I
like
saw your
this-
vid.
dude,
When everyone was 14, they loved that
When
band.
Christian met me, I was into My Chemical Romance.
I like
Same
Owl
for
City.
me.
I remember
so-
there's
Oh.
at one point, because I was talking to you about My Chemical Romance, and then I was talking to Christian. I said, Christian, "Do you like My Chemical Romance?" And he said no, and I was like, "Oh, thank goodness." I was the only one.
I thought
But
I was
so glad.
The most
crazy.
like consistently good taste throughout your adolescence, and just,
Owen developed the
who?
indie pop thing really hard.
Yeah, I liked like Group Love and Passion Pit a lot.
I don't know.
but-
My music taste was kind of. I mean, there are parts that I'm embarrassed about. Like my first favorite band was Portugal the Man, and like
Yeah.
they're like they blew up this year. They had they have like
Feel
a
It
platinum
Still.
single.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Right.
I don't like their music. I haven't liked their music since I was like in my sophomore year of high school. But I mean, like, it's not like a bad first band, I guess, to get into. It's not embarrassing. I'm not really embarrassed to say it.
It's not
Owen
Owl
had
City.
an Imagine Dragons concert, so
Yeah,
Yeah, Imagine Dragons 2 was
I
also
got
a Dawson band. So.
I got banned from a kid's Facebook page because I argued with him about Imagine Dragons. Like, he was like, this was my freshman year, and he was like a senior in high school, and he was like posting these
So he banned you?
Imagine Dragons. Yeah, he banned me, because I was like, yeah, dude, I think Imagine Dragons kind of like sucks. Honestly, like I was a freshman in high school, I was kind of out for blood.
Yeah.
But like. So we had this big argument about like My Chemical not My Chemical, Imagine Dragons on his Facebook post like about how much he loved Imagine Dragons. And I got banned.
this is Garrett.
This is Garrett, yeah. And then we found out he liked Star Wars Rebels, and then we started talking again.
Oh,
Aw.
that's cool. That's cool. Shout out to when I got banned from patrician music chart posting.
that was your fault.
It was all my fault.
Harry
I believe you said,
self-immolated
"Fuck
himself.
you guys.
No,
No,
I said,
he
you
said-
guys are dumb assholes.
He said, Harry said, shut the fuck up, you dumb assholes.
Okay. So and then he got banned, believe it or not.
Ryan, we have
Well,
said
people say worse shit than that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's back when the page had mods.
Ethan and I tag team people all the time. It's awesome.
Dude, fucking Ethan goes off.
The only time, dude, the only time I ever went off, the only time I've ever responded to someone on a thread was
can
sometime
you explain what patrician music chart posting is for a sec?
just not
Oh, yeah.
MU.
Yeah, it's just MU, but on Facebook, and the people are like even more insufferable somehow.
Yeah, I recently deleted my Facebook. Well, I recently deleted like Facebook off my phone, so I haven't gone on in a while.
You're a better man than me. I still get sucked
Yeah.
back in every once in a while.
Oh, I just gotta.
Wait, you
But
still
Ethan
use
was
Facebook?
off all
No,
the time.
I go in to like erase the notification thing at the top of the app. So then like
Yeah.
and then you just get sucked in and then you hate yourself for an hour.
I never turn notifications
all
on.
the time.
Oh, good for you.
And then I saw, I was like, I
didn't
never
notice,
use this.
Ryan.
Ethan goes off people all the time, and I don't as often, but when I do, it's a wall of text.
Uh-huh.
I felt so bad because I tried to do it once. Like I was confident that I could go.
Oh,
off
I
on this guy.
remember Jacob turning into a fucking werewolf and eviscerating like an innocent shopkeeper.
Yeah, well, like what happened? So what happened was, it's like in this thread, there was this guy, and he was going off about something.
Oh, and he made you feel bad. He guilt tripped you, right?
No, he just didn't know what he was talking about, and I was like,
I was just correcting him as Jacob
Look.
cracks his knuckles.
yeah. Well, he started talking, and then this other guy came in, and he was on my side of the conversation, but I confused them and I yelled at the wrong guy.
Oh.
And the conversation basically ended with me going off in like this long text, and then
Aw.
him be like, "Nah, man, I was on your side," and I go, "Oh shit, dude, that's totally my bad." and
It's like when I commented the thing about Pitchfork and like went off about them.
Yeah.
on a consequence of sound comment.
Yeah, that was good.
You said Ethan as he drunkenly punched around at a
Have you guys?
I was really proud of that too. I thought it was funny.
Have
And
you
then
guys
it's
ever
like,
noticed the spelling on Lampcast videos is whenever like there's subtitles or anything is
What did Ethan spell wrong on the Lampcast title, and we didn't notice for like
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
well, the thing that always got me was in the top 10 moments. It says Tito loves to skateboard.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't. I thought Ethan was just doing it as a joke. But like getting to know Ethan, I don't.
I don't know
I
anymore.
don't think it was a joke.
Can
Yeah.
you guys hear the sirens outside my?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sirens are loud right now.
Yeah, I know you're
Your
crazy.
latest thing, Ethan, your latest thing is that you don't know the difference between were and where.
This is
Can someone pull up the Hammer story?
Oh yeah. Can someone pull? I'm gonna pull up the. Does anyone have the Hammer story?
One
I
second, one
have it.
second.
I
I
have
got
it.
you. I got you.
I have it
Ethan,
closed.
can you explain the difference between where and
Wait,
where?
I'd like to read it.
Oh, I don't think I could.
Can I please read the Hammer story because it's my favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah, read it.
All right, let me find it. It's gonna be here.
Christian, I'll just send it to the chat.
Yeah,
There you
thank you. I appreciate that. Okay.
So Ethan's in art school, basically. And
Okay.
That's how you got
Loser.
Look, this chick thinks just because she's small that she is entitled to the small hammer, and if she gives me the big hammer, we are even. I showed up 30 minutes early for the big hammer, the small hammer. I am not stronger than you. Use the big hammer.
Troy Buswell.
I always feel the need to follow that up with I scanned that for spelling errors.
Here's the thing. There's no like explicit spelling errors in that one. Like it's just his fingers move too fast, you know. But like,
Here's the thing, Ethan. I generally think of you as an incredibly intelligent guy, and I don't understand how your spelling is so bad.
here's the thing, right? I like the idea that we contacted Ice World Media so we could get on this podcast so we could make Ethan feel bad about his spelling.
This is what I wanted.
Okay, one
This
last thing about my
podcast
awful
has been
spelling.
making fun of Ethan.
Ethan wants to stand up for
Read a
himself.
phone number.
Merry
and a
Christmas,
PSA.
Ethan.
Oh yes, this is great.
Yeah, this is great.
Tell from your perspective because it's way funny.
Well,
Wait, what is this story?
I was
We're
watching I was watching Ethan read this PSA.
Yeah, we're both
I was watching Ethan read this PSA, and he gets to the number, and he says it's 508-963-8247 or whatever. And I was like, Ethan, you didn't get a single digit right after the area code. And he got 0. I just read the phone number.
He just read the entirely wrong number. It was incredible.
I didn't understand where he was getting these numbers from.
Do you guys
Guys,
remember
do you
when I
guys
read
have
that
any
stroke PSA? I think it was me reading it.
Oh,
And then
well,
Christian,
Well, that's
then when I
PSA
started
has a
like
history.
talking about strokes, Christian fell over.
I didn't even mean to.
What?
So there's this specific stroke PSA at the radio station we all worked at. In my first year there, this kid, Nick Faveros, he's there. He only came a couple times. He's there. And I'm reading this super serious PSA about people dying. And he shows me this tweet that I thought was hilarious. and so I'm fucking dying while I'm talking about like lost loved ones. And for some reason that PSA has been cursed forever because Harry's died laughing reading it, Ethan's died laughing reading it,
Well, it
I've
probably
done
was
them.
my fault.
and Christian has. Harry's had a bad day that day.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the day you
day.
played
Yeah,
the Dead Kennedys on the radio?
yeah.
Yeah. What
Harry
was
played,
you thinking?
Harry played a song that said the N word on air, and then he got up and he didn't know his mic was still up, and he said, "I'm sorry, guys, I fucked up."
Okay. But the thing is with that, the music was also up, so you could barely hear me saying it. And even
Yeah,
people
but you don't know that though.
No, Becky couldn't hear it.
Becky
Okay.
was listening and she couldn't hear it, but
Well, that's good.
Becky also might not have been paying attention. Who knows?
And Coach probably would have crucified me if she heard about it.
Well, she doesn't usually listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one time Coach listened. Christian and I
Oh,
yeah.
my god. Oh my god.
get burned at the fucking stake.
Yeah, we get burned to the stake, but like, no, I still don't understand what happened with that. It's like no.
That's because Christian,
Okay.
you were asking people questions, and they were a little quirky. And
but not
then-
right now.
Coach said to me,
So
so I saw her at
obnoxious.
school, and she said,
Okay, to clarify,
we need
Christian and I are straight edge as shit.
We
Yeah.
all are. Oh,
Well,
actually, no.
We're all straight edge and shit. Yeah.
I don't know,
Wait, who
man.
is
We
it?
smoked some
Harry.
heavy doobies before recording every episode. I smoked.
No, we don't.
Okay, we'll say we're generally.
Drug dealers scare me.
So, coach comes up to me and says, "Owen, we have to talk about Bussy." And I said, "Oh, okay, all right. What do you want to talk about?" He said, "He can't come to radio anymore." Well, why not? Why not? He and Christian, they were high as kites. What?
What?
Dude, I was.
I had to vouch for them, and yeah.
Well, to be fair, in some of your like Lampcast videos, you're just leaning and like resting on each other for no reason.
That,
I'm thinking.
that's because I have back problems.
Okay.
My favorite part
You
about
could say
doing
the
this
same
was,
excuse about getting high, though.
Christian has kyphosis,
Why do you have all
so
this?
his spine.
Why do you have all
is
this
a
weed
question mark.
in your car?
I have back pain.
It's for glaucoma.
Ethan, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, my favorite like part, like time period in recording Lampcast was the period where Ryan's leg was broken and he was on painkillers.
Oh yeah.
I was on time with him.
Some denial review.
That's where
I
Eric
came-
Music
I
came
came-
from.
I came into school on Vicodin once.
That seems awesome.
My mom was like, "Yeah, you could take it before you go to school." And then I got to school and I was kind of feeling it. And I turned to Becky, who was just my locker mate at the time. And she was like, "How you doing?" And I was like, "I'm feeling weird."
Ryan, you had a better locker mate than I did.
Who's your locker mate? Allison Mullins.
Allison Mullins.
Yeah. You know, this year.
Well,
you know,
I
Ryan,
mean, Becky
you know,
and I
last year.
talked all until senior year, so I guess.
Ryan, you know how last year they put up the like inspirational messages in the lockers?
Yeah, and we changed Becky's so that it said "You fail again."
No, I think I did the same mistake again where I thought I put something mean on Justin's locker, but I think it was a Chinese foreign exchange student's locker.
Boom, boom, boom.
Wait, so did we ever finish like the history of Lampcast?
I
have
think
no idea.
Ryan pretty much did.
We're not even
Yeah.
close.
Well, we
okay.
got to the
I
point where there
wasn't.
was a steady flow of videos.
Yeah, it was just kind of a steady flow, and I
Yeah, we
mean,
got to-
we would have like a month or here and there off.
Well, it could be. Well, there was like the steady flow of videos, and then one day we were all really bored at Ethan's house. It was me, Christian, and Ethan, and some other people.
Well,
and then,
yeah, and our other close friends who aren't usually like a part of that
Yeah.
cast just because they're not into music, but like we hang out with them just as much.
Yeah.
and then Tito was born.
Yeah.
Oh.
Modern days.
That was yeah. That was when we really broke the ceiling of what
That's when you jump the shark, honestly.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, honestly.
Yeah.
Really early on, like with the Macklemore review, but with that, it just kind of like there were no more.
What was the Macklemore review? Like, what
that
was
was
our-
the first. That was the first skit.
Oh, was that the one with the lightsabers?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
I remember,
I
I remember you guys very proudly showing me that at radio.
Ethan put Star Wars laser effects over my basement.
No, that's pretty much exactly what you guys said. So proud.
What was the second? The second skit was Frankie Cosmos.
Hey, dude, I listened to that album. I listened to that album before my audition. So I'll talk about my audition later if we have time. But it's still one of my favorite albums. That album's only gotten better with time.
That's the only thing I've ever been approached by someone on.
In life.
Yeah, so I was at this like local coffee shop thing that is kind of, I don't know, but this dude came up to me and he was like, "You're from the Lampcast."
What?
Yeah, and I was especially because nobody knows who the Lampcast is. And
Nobody.
He was like,
Yeah.
yeah, and he was like, "I saw your Frankie Cosmos review," and I teach a writing class, and I made people like write about your like your use of arguments in the review.
Excuse me?
Oh my lord.
Yeah, well, that's the weird. That's the weird thing. Is that like,
Ryan, I've never heard that part of the story. That's
Have you ever
ridiculous.
heard that part of the story?
No.
You ever see the picture that they gave me take with them?
Oh, send that.
oh,
Send that
I
to
have
the chat
not
right
seen that. You asshole,
Okay.
You know, I've never seen that actually.
dude. So that's the weird thing for me is we made these videos nothing's made in a vacuum, but like for all intents and purposes, we made this. All intents and purposes, we made these things in a vacuum. We made
Yeah,
these things for
your
us
little
and us
corner
alone.
of the world.
Yeah, and it's so weird that
It became a thing at our high schools.
it became a thing in our high schools, but that's because we talked about it. Like that's because we
Yeah.
like this. That was what we were doing.
You were
and, like,
marketing.
People would quote
Yeah.
stuff to
We
Ryan,
didn't
though.
even talk about our
Um,
channel at school.
like that's and,
No,
and the
we're
weird thing
ashamed
is,
of
like,
our channel at school. We don't talk about that with anybody.
Oh,
Dude, that's the thing is we have no shame.
I
Nice.
grew to be ashamed of it when Christian Stamoulis started referencing it all the time.
Oh, true.
I didn't like when I became a meme at your school, Ryan.
Oh, with Kit Kats?
Kit Kat?
Kit Kat's
Dumbass?
dumb.
I said it like super nonchalant, like
That was like Halloween
Oh,
recommendation.
Becky sort of made that happen.
I'm gonna have to yell at Becky
that one.
when next time I see her. I'm probably gonna have to yell really loud.
You
That was
ruined
more
high school
confusing.
for me.
you ruined high school at a high school I didn't go to.
I kind of became a meme just for Christian Stamoulis later. Because Christian Stamoulis thought the Weekly Week Roundup bit where I said, talking about bad guys. He thought that was the funniest fucking thing in the whole world, and I don't know why. But he'd come up to me and he'd go, hey Ryan, bad guys. And then he'd walk away.
Nice.
And I was like, awesome, Christian. Yeah, that was it became kind of a thing among certain groups at our high schools, but other than that,
So it's I guess my point is like with that, like it's weird. We were a focal point for a lesson in a college class, and the fact that like a year after we hadn't put out a video, like we got contacted by you guys, and it's just weird that like to think that what we did has an impact on anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're in like Indiana. I don't know where you guys are, but
We are in sunny, beautiful Massachusetts.
I'm
dang.
not anymore.
Dang.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, whatever. Big deal.
Ryan's in the deep south right now.
I decided to go to college in New Orleans,
You guys are hard for me.
which is maybe too far from home, I've learned.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a
Oh.
little bit, but
Yeah, the rest of us are in Boston and Dartmouth still.
Hey, New Bedford, Massachusetts was the richest place in the world at one point.
Yeah, New Bedford, Massachusetts is on a lot of historical maps.
Both New Bedford and Fall River are two of the world's country's biggest heroin fronts.
People.
The only thing Indiana's known for is housing Michael Jackson and Gary. And Gary's the worst.
Oh, Gary's
Yeah.
awful. I've
Heard
been
that, like,
there.
Gary is-
I lived
what's
there
the
at a
worst
point.
part about
When did you
what's the
live
worst
there?
part
When I
about
was
Gary?
like 3.
Oh, you don't remember it.
No, I don't, but
Is
Dude,
it-
my dad is from
is it
like
fast
the area
food?
around Gary. Like, he lived in like the next town over.
okay.
Is Gary as bad? What's the worst part about Gary?
Well, it's like
It's like the slums of Chicago, but
but not as well known, so it goes unregulated.
Yeah.
That's like I go to visit my girlfriend in New Jersey at college, and it's just like it's just a shitty neighborhood forever.
Uh-huh.
That's what New Jersey is.
Anytime somebody mentions New Jersey, I can't stop thinking about Raj.
What?
It's the long
They
story.
Okay,
stayed at a
yeah,
hotel, and there was a magical concierge named Raj who could solve all your problems.
He
with the flip
did.
of a switch.
He canceled. He canceled a lot of my problems.
Well, he called me on the phone, and he was like, "I canceled your problem."
He also said it's coming out of his paycheck. So
And now he's a part of the New Jersey electrical grid, so...
no, it's everywhere. He is light.
I think the
That'd
thing
be
I
my
like
shit.
about Lampcast most is it's like a channel that's made up of an inside joke.
Yeah,
That's a really good way to put it. Yeah.
That's why Labcast will never be good for like the general public is because we just say things like I don't.
Well, unless we get like a subscription service where I travel the country and then I tell people the inside jokes.
Yeah. Then you're allowed to like Lampcast.
Yeah. Well, you can like it. It's just like It's like kayaking without a paddle. You know what I mean?
It's weird because we have there's I think 6 people who have consistently commented on our videos.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
that girl who
It's
hits me
cool.
up on
Samantha.
Twitter all the time. Yeah, Samantha.
Yeah, I see that girl sometimes.
Then it's
Um,
Ice World. This is not a cigar.
yeah, this is not a cigar. He's a mysterious old man, as far
Yeah.
as I'm concerned.
I love him though. That was like
He's always like, back in my day, and then he's like, but you kids are good.
Oh yeah, that was the weirdest thing because I saw one video or car seat headrest or something, where it was oh well I don't usually like much new music, but I like this, and I was like, thank you.
Yeah, and then he was like, in the Halloween one, he was like, over the years, I've just become desensitized to being spooked by music. And he's like, but this used to give me the chills as a younger man.
I can't.
What video?
I'd like to think he's 30 though.
Hold on. Ethan, what did you say?
Yeah, Ethan, what'd you say?
To the Ice World guys, what video did you see?
I saw Car Seat Headrest because that was one of my favorite albums,
That was
and
the first one.
I think that was the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, Carsey Headrest is the most viewed one still to this day.
Oh no, I
guys,
think
can we
it's
talk about-
Jank. It's Jank. Actually,
Is it?
That's
Oh,
almost
oh.
as 1,000.
Whoa.
Holy
Oopsie.
shit.
Oopsie.
I'm actually writing one of my college finals is on sexual assault in emo's third wave. So
Oopsie.
Jacob, I'm actually gonna cite your meme page.
Excuse
Um,
no.
Jared, what are you citing my meme?
Oh.
Wait, do the Ice World guys not know about the meme page?
I do not know
Oh,
about
yeah.
the meme page.
Now we
Jason's
need
our
to
most
know.
viewed video.
So can
Oh,
I?
Jake also has the most savage comment we ever got.
Oh yeah, that is.
Oh, that one's my favorite.
I'll give you guys a little context.
Yeah.
Last year at some point, I started a meme page about American football,
Oh.
just for a joke.
Yeah.
And then I've garnered over 25,000 likes on Facebook. So
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, Lampcast is far from the most popular thing that Jason's involved in.
I
Yeah.
don't know how
This
this
is
happened.
This is small. This is like fucking Mike and Ike's.
I
Jacob.
only, but the thing is, I use my meme page.
Jacob's
to try to
gonna
get
blow this popsicle stand.
Yeah.
I try to get the rest of what we do popular, so I share it on my meme page, but nobody on the meme page fucking cares. I've shared the Lampcast on there multiple times, and I'm like, hey, please check this out, and 2 people out of the 25,000 like it. And I'm
Because
like,
I know from 229 to 235, I'm responsible for 5 of those. I show all my friends at school, you guys.
Hey, there's actually a comment on the Jank video that tells us we should do a podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, well, it's happening.
I think we should review Jack again, but this time knowing that they sexually assaulted someone.
0 out of 10. Christian, what are you citing from my meme?
The jank thing, because I'm talking about sexual assault and
Yeah, you're
emo
talking about
music.
the Reddit.
Yeah.
The one that I shared.
Yeah, and how Facebook pages like that are kind of influential in the culture.
Sweet.
Um,
That's a good idea.
yeah.
So, I was looking through the the Reddit emo subreddit.
Who's got a really big keyboard?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
that's sort of ruining.
Ryan,
Oh,
that's
Yeah,
sorry.
but they're
My
top
bad.
of all time. Once you get deep enough, if you get deep enough in it, it's all jank. Everybody loved jank. It was
Well, yeah, because they were so big at the time because they
massive.
because they're genuinely a cool band. They did the music they made was good. It's just
Everyone loved
you
it.
know
Yeah.
shit hit the fan super hard.
Mm.
Pro tip: don't sexually assault someone.
And the thing is Lou Diamond was big before that. So for him to come back with a bigger band and do it better was really cool. But then
What band was you in before?
Panucci's
Panucci's
Pizza.
Pizza.
Oh, I didn't. I've listened to Panucci's Pizza before, and I
Yeah,
didn't know
now,
that.
now their music is ruined for you too, Aaron.
Their music is more ruined for me than Jenks because Panucci's Pizza is a lot more personal sounding. Jenks is a little more silly. So when I
definitely.
hear him talk about stuff that's serious, I want to throw up
Yeah.
because it's disgusting.
Uh huh.
He's just a bad dude.
That's like
We were
seeing
standing
the
outside.
Nardwar interview with Blur, or whatever, where he
Oh,
just
yeah.
yeah, just makes me not want to listen to him ever again.
You know what? If it came up with like Sufjan Stevens sexually assaulted someone, I wouldn't be able to handle that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the type of dude.
Well,
I
no,
know
I
he
don't-
isn't, but if
Yeah, but
it's
you
something
just don't
that's
know,
handled
though.
by-
Yeah, you don't know.
It's true.
Yeah, especially like imagine
Did Matt Lauer look like the type of dude?
Yes.
Right.
Really?
Matt Lauer got to me because I used to watch the Today Show like every morning.
Okay, my
That's
mom
it.
used to watch the Today Show. She would always be on in the
Yeah,
morning,
I remember that.
and I always fucking hated the Today Show.
I hated
Well, I
it.
guess you're not a secretary.
I don't care about Matt Lauer. I'm glad that he's in jail.
Oh,
Well, I
my
don't care
goodness,
about
okay.
Matt Lauer, but it's just sort of a part of my like.
It's just
I-
weird to see like someone you used to
Yeah, I
watch
get you.
every day and now
Like-
like oh yeah.
Like that used to signify the beginning of like Christmas vacation or something because I would
Yeah.
like I would be up and my mom would be watching the Today Show and I'd be like, oh yeah, I don't have school today.
Yeah.
that's
You're
wow,
right.
that's yeah, no, you're right.
You know, I
My
know,
parents just listen to NPR.
I would know that like I was supposed to be somewhere not here if I came downstairs and like the talk show that's after the Today Show.
Ladies.
I think it's like Kathy or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I can't look it up because my keyboard's loud. Okay. I'll look at my phone.
You just move the
Why is
keyboard
your
away
keyboard
from.
so loud?
I don't know.
It's
Is it a
because it's
laptop?
yeah, well, it's because he's using his laptop mic right now, and his keyboard is built into
Oh.
the laptop.
Oh, gotcha.
That's
Well,
very
but
Well,
is mine not loud here if I type something?
Yeah.
Well, no, yours isn't loud because are you using your built-in? Oh no, you can hear it.
Yeah.
You can hear it, but it's not as
Yeah,
bad.
I can hear
Mine's is
Owen
like-
fucking smashing his keys.
Yeah, it sounded like he was just pounding on it.
Oh my god.
Well, there's one thing I know about Owen. He's an angry guy.
yeah.
I remember that. I remember when Owen was furious with me after I said I didn't like the Pixies,
Didn't he get grounded?
or after Anthony gave King Cruel a bad review.
Oh, I was
King
I was
Cruel got a
upset.
4 and I'm still salty.
I am too.
Oh man.
Owen didn't let it go for 4 days.
It's not true. It's not true.
Owen,
I was mad.
Owen, that is true. You had a hard time.
It was
Oh,
like I
I'll
get
put
it.
4
back to it.
out of 10.
It's like I
We'll
get out of my
That's
I get out of my
that's-
6-hour
that's the
class
joke.
and for
Good job, Sean. You're a basic Anthony Fantano fan. You just said King Cruel got a 4, but Little Pump got a 7.
The only reason I know that is just because
Oh.
you showed me the screenshot.
I
Yeah.
don't like this.
I don't even watch
Um,
Needle Drop.
yeah,
Gosh.
but Owen did not drop the King Cruel thing for a while. I'd get into class and then I'd come out and every day for like 3 days. I'd be like,
Just
"I'm
walk
still
up to
so
you and
upset."
say, "Hey, you remember?"
No,
when-
in the group chat.
It's kind of like his Post Malone thing right now.
Oh yeah, I'm upset with Post Malone.
Oh.
Owen is not
That guy needs
happy.
to not be here anymore.
Owen's gonna fucking put him down.
Oh, oh my god.
Owen,
Yeah.
you've never been one to get angry though.
No.
Didn't you get grounded
No,
for
I don't-
like
I'm not
punching
actually
your
angry
brother or
about
something?
these. I just.
What is it?
Like I think it was
What?
Pop
What? Is
1280
this in
or
a
something.
video?
what?
What? Can you tell the story?
What?
Just
the
yeah.
fuck
Just
is
I got grounded for punching my brother. What?
Yeah, it was like Pop 1280 or something. You weren't in the video, and we were like,
Oh,
Oh my god!
Okay, so wow, this one goes
Oh my
back.
God.
Okay, so
I did not get grounded. I did not get.
"I'm not
grounded for
creepy,
punching
I
my brother.
promise."
he didn't get grounded. No. Okay, so that the grounded part was a lie. But the thing is, wow,
Yeah, this is tough to tell.
Oh.
This is the tough story
this
to
one
tell.
runs. This what?
This is a tough story to tell. There's so many
Yeah, this one
elements.
runs deep in the veins.
We ask
Okay,
the
so-
hard-hitting questions here on Ice World Media.
Yeah, so there's like a continuous long-running joke that Owen's a robot. Because Owen sometimes, as long as I've been friends with Owen, because Owen's the person I've known longest in Lampcast. We met in 7th grade. He sometimes he just says things like just off of how a person would, and so like I don't know, like we were at a cross country dinner once, and he was like, I do not know if I like tomatoes or not. I eat them and I say, I eat them and say, I don't know if this is an enjoyable experience. And then he turned back to his salad and kept eating. And like,
You know, there was one time at radio too where I was talking about what food we like, and Owen said, "I do not like eating. I don't like the way it feels." I don't like
I think.
Owen doesn't like eating.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think.
Okay,
I think.
guys,
I
you know
think. I think.
You said-
Honestly, I've come around a bit to eating and food.
Well, you better.
So my favorite like thing that Owen did that was telling of him being a robot is when we were like, Owen, make the most like attractive erotic sound you can, and Owen banged his metal water bottle on a metal desk.
And then he said, I have to go to the bathroom and walk out. and so there was this one day. So Owen and his brother. Well, Owen's brother is bigger than him, even though he's younger, and so he can kind of beat the shit out of him. And
Like he can of me.
Yeah.
yeah, and so there's this one day where I guess he was kind of beating Owen around, and Owen punched him in the back 3 times, and like the joke was that 4 times, and then the joke was that like that was the deactivation switch for like a Murray, and so yeah, we harped on that, and that's why we probably said Owen was grounded for punching his brother.
Okay. I'm glad
Man,
to
the
get that
robot
little bit of lore cleared up.
Yeah. Well.
Back that way.
Well, it just keeps going because we would tell people about it, and then they'd think it was funny, and they'd add something new to it. Like Katie added the whole dimension where like he's a robot meant for good and stuff. And,
He's Lampcast's guardian.
I
absolutely.
was just scrolling down Facebook, and somebody shared this thing that the band Seether posted in 2015, and it's this girl in a bathtub, and she's covered in ranch dressing, and they're wet. The caption is "Wet T-shirt contest #Seether style." Put
Party
ranch
bus right outside my building right now. I'm looking out the window
ranch
at
all
people
over her
partying.
body, and then post a picture.
What
of, like, your
warranted
boobs.
this getting brought up?
I don't know.
I just felt like talking about it.
I just
I
saw
need
it.
to get it out there.
Hang on, I'm gonna grab some water real quick, so I'll be away for a second.
That's like some Eric Andre shit.
Yeah, but the caption of this girl in the bathtub covered in ranch with her bra on, it's Seether boobies and ranch contest in like a really shitty font.
That's awesome.
That's nice, Jacob.
Listen. Seether's a really bad band.
It's either no, that's Skillet. Skillet's the one that came out with an album.
Seether's that one, you know that picture, and it's of the little girl, and she's like opening her rib cage. Like that's the album cover.
Whoa.
I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain. They're just a really edgy band. They're kind of like The Used, I guess. That's what I would compare them to.
Okay.
They're in that whole My Chemical Romance era,
Okay.
right there,
Alright.
tagging along.
Remember when I met
And moving on.
first time I met Egan? He had a 3 days grace background on his phone.
Awesome. He's not in the Lampcast canon.
He could have been. Remember Corey Dias? Never mind. This is a bit weird for. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's just stay on topic, I guess.
Yeah. Sorry.
So
Where are we in history?
I don't know.
I don't know, dude. We were making videos and then Tito.
yeah.
And like I don't know, shit would just come and go.
Okay, after Tito was Cooking with Ryan, the first one.
Yes.
Oh, context of that, we're in New Hampshire. Ryan is like, I'm gonna make you guys food, and then
Oh yeah. Okay.
realize
What explain New Hampshire is.
oh yeah, we just
Yeah.
like my parents own a condo in North Conway, New Hampshire, and I was like, hey guys, you just want to come up, spend like a couple days in New Hampshire, like chill
10
out.
of us.
Yeah, 10 of us, like alone in the mountains, and they were like, oh yeah. So we go there, and Ryan is like, I'm gonna make this recipe that I was taught, and he was like, Ryan, can you explain your logic for how much pasta?
I was like, hey, my mom used to use like £1.50 or so for like our family, and that's 4 people, and you know, she still makes £1 for like me and her. So I was like, okay, so like for 10 kids, like £4 should be good. But like that's £4 of just the pasta, and then there's cheese and like tomato soup on top of that, and so like. And so it just ended up with this being this monolithic amount of pasta.
It was so.
And I couldn't even like hold it in the containers, the amount of containers we had, and I was just overwhelmed. And Jacob put the camera on, so cooking
I
with
just
Ryan
like
was
the way
entire-
that Ethan edited it. It's just so experimental.
actually,
That's
Actually,
the
for
video
a
on
change,
Lamcast that Ethan didn't edit.
I
Oh,
edited that video.
Yeah. Well, Jacob's done Christian's music videos too, so I guess not the only video, but.
I am also an art school boy, but not for long anymore.
And then, yeah, so the first Cooking with Ryan was spontaneous, but the second Cooking with Ryan was recorded before the first one.
oh,
Oh no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was the Swans review, right?
Yeah, it's in the Swans review, and I tell a story about how back when Christian and I first met, we were on Skype with this one other person, and I don't know if we have time for that.
No, we don't.
no, now I
That
got
was-
it.
that was- That wasn't even a joke. I just drank water too fast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. The story of how, like, the group of me, Owen, and Harry got to meet Ethan, Christian, and Jacob is long, but
Okay. That's a story for another day.
yeah, I mean, I guess the Cliff Notes is like I was dating a girl that Christian really liked, and then
Dude, this is a story I tell my therapist.
yeah, and then Christian and that girl had like a falling out, and then by the time she and I broke up, Christian and I were better friends than he was with her, so I joined up with them, kind of, and I guess that's the long story short,
Dang.
kind of. But we were on, yeah. So I tell the story about how we were on Skype and stuff, and then I almost burned my house down cooking,
Yeah.
and then Cooking with Ryan 3 was.
I remember you messaged me, Ryan.
Yeah, I messaged Ethan and I was like,
You
you
ever
want to rip off Filthy Frank? And that was that. Owen hated the idea.
I hated what? Oh,
He hated the idea of Cooking with Ryan 3. But then you ended up liking the video.
Cooking with Ryan 3 is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
It is
okay.
pretty funny.
Also,
Like that's the
Was that the
What was
cake?
my-
Movie?
yes.
Oh yeah, that was.
That's the one that got Sean turned on to Lampcast.
Yes.
It's a
That was
bit
the first
long.
video I recorded with you guys.
Yeah, it was the first one Harry recorded. So we knew Harry. Well, Owen and I knew Harry through cross country and track, and then they knew Harry through radio also.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just started inviting him to the Lampcast shit, and and Harry showed up for the first time, and I'm sitting there in a chef costume, and I'm like,
You want to review some music?
yeah, ready to rip off Filthy Frank, dude, and then that's what we did, yeah. And
What
Ethan's
Filthy Frank
parents.
video did we rip off? What was it?
It's hair cake and vomit cake and all those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are at least like accepting of it, because like the first time I saw that video, I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was how we presented the idea.
I
That's how
remember
I presented the idea.
People were passing that video
Was-
all around the tennis team. It was hilarious.
Are you serious?
Wait. So people on the tennis team watched that video?
No,
watched
it was
it.
the Filthy Frank version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the worst version.
Yeah.
I agree.
My favorite thing about Cooking with Ryan 3 is that they didn't tell me that it was happening. So I was just like in my dorm one night, and then I saw Cooking with Ryan 3 just got uploaded to the Lampcast.
It's like,
you're not
wow,
cooking with
things
Ryan
have gone downhill since
No,
Jacob.
Ryan, I was at school.
I forgot. You were home like all the time.
That was at the end of the year. You guys did that over like near like November.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god, that's a year old.
Yeah.
Yep,
oh wow.
Is it?
Wait.
it's just under a
It was,
year old.
it was either November or it was like February. It was
No, it was
either
December 9th when it was posted, and I think
Yeah,
it
so-
came out like 3 weeks after.
so I wasn't there like when you guys posted it. Or
Oh.
and you guys weren't talking about it in the group chat, I guess. So I didn't see it.
High
I
School
didn't even know
Media.
about
Can we
it
get an
now.
opinion from you guys?
Yeah.
What would you think of 16 minutes of Christian explaining how he invented music and wrote every song ever?
I'd pay
how
good
would
money for that.
Okay,
You
well,
would,
Ethan,
okay.
upload it, you fuckhead.
Yeah.
Do it!
What the hell?
Do it, you nerd!
We've had this footage for a year now, and
We've had this argument about 100 times.
yeah, Ethan refuses to upload it because he thinks it's absolute garbage. Which,
No,
which
no, I
like, it
honestly
is, but
just keep forgetting. I honestly just don't want to turn on my old laptop, put the file on a flash drive, and then upload it.
I'll do
And
it
that's
for
the
you.
only thing.
I'm right here. I'll drive to your house right now.
Ethan, when I come home for Christmas, Ethan, when I come home for Christmas break, I will do that in front of you.
But when you come home, I'll upload it.
Okay.
That's what you said last time.
Yeah, that's what you said for Thanksgiving too.
Are we getting a special? Oh, this is the best Christmas ever.
Yeah,
You're a liar.
yeah. Here's the thing.
Prophecy of the Lampcast movie.
Oh,
I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask.
The Lampcast movie is still gonna happen.
I was gonna ask if we were
movies-
gonna talk about Project Omega.
The Lampcast movie is gonna happen.
The
It will.
Lampcast movie is honestly like when I tell people like at school like that that I've written scripts that's what I mean.
You tell
Christian,
that-
you tell people at school that you've written scripts.
Not really, not really. But like there was a girl that I was talking to and she was gonna be a film. Yeah. No, that's cool. You know, like I did script writing back home with my friends, and then that's what I think of.
Did you use the Lampcast movie to impress a girl?
Christian, this is some George from
To be
Seinfeld
fair,
shit.
to be fair, if I was a girl and Christian Camaro came up to me and said, "Hey, you know, I was in Lampcast," I'd drop my panties faster than.
I would get uncomfortable. I would get, please put those back on, and I would go. I go upstairs
And I'd say, "Am I not pretty enough for you, Christian?"
Please stop. I was say, please stop texting me. It's making me uncomfortable. And my roommate would have sex with his girlfriend.
Oh.
No, so the Lampcast movie, Christian. The Lampcast movie script is a work of art.
Yeah, it's really something.
I am the R2D2 of the Lampcast universe.
Is
You
that
did
what
that
the?
yourself.
Is that what the like last?
Hold on, did we just lose somebody?
We lost Christian. He's back.
Oh, he's back.
Hi, Christian.
His Wi-Fi probably should have been.
No, he's safe.
Christian's
Christian's at home.
Oh, okay.
Christian's roommate once messaged him on Snapchat and said, "Hey, don't come up to the room yet. I'm getting that good old-fashioned junkyard suck." and that was the sign of things to come.
Responded.
Yeah, Christian responded. Dude, that's fucking rock and roll.
Sorry, my Discord crashed.
Yeah, we were talking about
Oh,
we talking about-
junkyard suck.
we were talking
Yeah.
about
Your roommate getting rock and roll coochie coo.
I'm gonna miss that boy when I transfer.
Is there any more Lampcast history to touch on?
I want to
know,
know
I
what the
guess- I
drive
just-
safe video is.
Oh my god.
That is actually
Oh.
shit.
Ethan and I, we had the idea for a horror movie, and that was supposed to be an actual trailer for an actual thing that happened. And then we made Jacob our lead guy, and then Jacob went to school.
Oh.
I think
Okay.
we should finish it.
And then Jacob cut all his hair off.
Yeah, so there was no continuity.
But I mean, it's not like we didn't get. It's not like we didn't get any mileage out of those props.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
God,
where-
the TV
That's where
okay.
That's where the
The
TV,
TV?
used in the Weekly Week Roundup comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the Alex Jones drone.
Okay, that is my favorite thing
I
that
got
has ever happened.
shocked taking that thing apart.
Yeah, we actually took apart the CRT.
Yeah,
Nice.
we took apart CRT and we replaced the screen with a blue piece of paper. That's about it.
Well, gosh dang.
Fuck, dude. That
And
Weekly
I
Week
touched-
Roundup
And I
was-
touched a live wire with a pair of pliers.
we are very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lampcast is a group of geniuses, is the thing about us.
We're also smart because we listen to so much Blink 182.
That's very true. I have.
Well, you see, Mark Hoppus is actually the smartest man on Earth because he knows that aliens exist.
Oh, I thought Anthony Kiedis was the smartest man alive.
Dooba dooba, scuba dooba dooba.
And then, so Drive Safe was that, and 1-800-GOOD-KNIFE was supposed to be
Yeah.
1-800-GOOD-KNIFE was supposed to be an infomercial that played on the TV late at night during Drive Safe.
Really?
Yeah, it was supposed to
They
be
were
a
like
part of that
those
too.
videos.
Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
We thought Goodknife was funny, so we just like threw it out.
All the
Oh, yeah, I
pieces
mean-
just
Yeah.
fit now.
I show people at school Good Knife.
You?
Yeah, I mean, I show people like Lampcast, and that's like one of the first videos.
Oh, I needed to cut that. Oh.
then like,
Because I edited it together, and then I just shoved the mic in your hand, and it was like, okay, go.
Yeah. And then you were like, narrate this, and I was like, ah.
That we didn't even mean to cut that.
Yeah.
and then Weekly Week Roundup was born out of somewhat of a plan, I guess.
Was it?
Yeah,
The Weekly Week Roundup was when I came up with the idea to do a daily show for music.
yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
And then
but
we
then
were like, we love the Eric Andre show.
but
and
I
yeah,
can
it's
tell
like
that from Lobo Studios, the Zhao
Didn't we do,
show.
like 3 weekly weeks over the course of a month? Or of like 2 months?
Wow show.
Can't believe you watched that. You did your research, man. Kudos.
Hey. Well, your Lampcast, we have to know.
That's a nard word. Oh. Wait, did you find the Choose Your Own Adventure? Is that Lobro Studios?
no, that's on.
Yeah,
That's should we say it?
What harm
so-
can come from saying it?
I guess you're right. When I was also in high school with Ethan, we were in the same like video production class, and we had to do some videos, and they were uploaded to a channel called Dartmouth High School Media Lab. So there's some other shit on there. You guys can.
There's some stuff.
I also have some stuff there, yeah.
Oh yeah, Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4, yeah.
Okay, Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4.
Oh, News 47.
News 47, classic.
Classic News
I
47.
guess-
Did you guys
That was the
upload
promo.
that warped ass game show?
Oh,
No, okay, that's another thing that we
Okay,
need
we
to
gotta
figure
talk
out.
about it. We gotta talk about that.
No.
Okay.
So
No, I
they
have the tape somewhere.
they recorded this thing on a VHS camera, and then they realized the VHS was fucked, and so it's just like barely footage, and it warps in and out. It's
Ethan,
the concept of it. The concept of it is that like I don't know even how to.
The concept of it is Christian is a game show host with a fish puppet that expresses his emotions. His
Yeah,
name is Payrace, the puppet.
yeah. Christian's
Honestly-
really depressed because his like son died or something. I don't know. It's really kind of
so the thing is like it's a game show. It's like a '90s game show, but like as the show goes on, the host. My idea was that the host would ask questions that got more and more personal.
Oh yeah, so we ended
like-
up asking like.
What was the number of the flight that my wife was in when it crashed to the Mesopotamia?
No. Like, what was the name of the man who took advantage of my wife's grief and ruined the sanctity of our marriage?
Oh,
But honestly, if when I see that footage fully realized, I think it's gonna be the best artistic thing.
My favorite thing
Hold
is
up,
that
did
we
you see
had
that
this
Minecraft
whole
video?
like culmination.
Oh,
Like
Minecraft.
we weren't able to film all of it. So it just ends with me looking at a camera and I'm like, okay, next question.
No, you say okay. No, you say bonus round, and then it ends.
Yeah, he is. He's the guy with no neck that can't move his. He can't.
The contestants are really good.
We are Jordan.
yes, there's two people in a shirt.
I'm a guy who really likes his dad. Like I'm just like a
Do you
like
really
a
like
nice.
that, Jacob?
Yeah, I like my dad.
Jacob, I'm always uncomfortable. Okay, so
I think I know what Ryan's about to say, and I agree.
okay, so Jacob and his dad kindly took me skiing with them one year, and that was when I fucking shattered my knee.
Oh.
And so Jacob and his dad like had to
Oh, no.
take me to the clinic there and
They cut
stuff.
out.
Take me home the next day and everything, and it just makes me uncomfortable to see a see Jacob's dad now because
Ryan, you don't have to feel uncomfortable, dude. He's just glad you're okay.
I know, but I feel bad. Like I ruined his ski trip.
No, it did
I
not.
ruined his ski trip.
Ryan, that was the last run that we were gonna do.
I'm so
Yeah, that's-
embarrassed. I almost died.
Ryan, that's
Yeah.
why. But Ryan, we like I was done for that day. But like, you never say one more run.
That's true. Yeah.
Isn't that how those people, that ski movie where those kids died?
Frozen?
Yeah.
Can you tell the story of what happened when you saw your blood?
Oh, okay. So I didn't look at it my knee at first, and so it was really gruesome. Like the rock went through my skin, through my bone, and I didn't look at first. I skied down the mountain, and then I looked at it, and it was really disgusting. But then I saw the blood in the snow, and I was like, oh, that's actually kind of badass.
That's sort of metal. I gotta take this photo. I gotta make this an album cover.
Yeah, I don't think I was that keen on it because it was all coming out of me. But I thought I think we just saw the Hateful Eight, and I was like, this is like the Hateful Eight.
It's blood, just like I see in the movies.
Just Quentin Tarantino.
My God.
Yeah, that's about the history of Landcast, though. I don't know if there's anything else.
I mean,
guess just now where we are.
Oh
I
yeah,
guess
so
like,
we
the
all
most
went to
recent
college.
uploads were all Christian's music.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all went to college and it kind of trailed off. And Owen came to us
Not
with the
go to
idea.
college.
Oh yeah, Harry's still at high school, but Owen came to this with the idea of like, well, we're always talking anyway, and it, just because we're not in the same place doesn't mean we can't like record stuff. I think.
Yeah. I would be so open to a Lampcast podcast.
Is Owen speaking, or is Owen people just on Owen's friends?
I think. Oh, Owen probably got up and he said, "I really hate these people."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate the
Understandable,
Lampcast." No, he hate not you guys. He hates the Lampcast.
Oh my god.
Well, we all know Owen hates the Lampcast because he's only in 4 videos.
I'm actually in more videos than Owen, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's really. Oh wow.
Oh, yeah, Owen's talking to his roommate.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah, what an asshole.
What an asshole. Alright.
Well, dang, guys. Thanks for coming on.
No,
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you for having us. It's
Yeah,
crazy
thanks
to
for
think
having us.
that people.
Would it be
Well,
imposing
actually, yeah.
saying I'd like to do this again?
Yeah, no, I'd love to.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
Awesome.
Someone say collaboration.
Maybe like sometime we do a Lampcast podcast.
Yeah, next time we gotta review Darn Dang.
Next time what?
We gotta review Darn Dang by Kendrick Lomos.
Oh, the fabled damn review.
Yeah.
You gotta review Nation.
I really hope
We gotta
that it
review
just says damn review coming soon.
Never say you're gonna do something because then
We never did that.
we never do things we say we're gonna do.
You know, I'm
That's called
still kinda
subversion
proud
of expectations.
I'm really proud of that setup, though.
Hey, you know who is Lampcast Canon?
Who?
Misha.
Misha, I've heard that name before in your videos.
He's in the Mount Erie review. Yeah.
Oh my God, he is.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I had like a dissenting opinion on the Mount Erie review.
You did.
Like everyone, oh, it's so sad. And I was like, it's not ready yet.
I mean,
It's not done cooking. Put it back in the oven.
it's like one of my favorite records, like of all time.
I prefer it raw.
I mean, it's not that I prefer it raw. It's just like
Nice.
there's not anything like it.
No, I was just ripping off Harry's cooking jokes.
I see.
Hello?
Hi,
Hello.
Owen.
Oh, just get up and
whatever,
walk away.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, Owen
Yeah.
returns to
Outta
us.
Oh
Yeah.
man, look, it's Lampcast Civil War.
What did we ask Owen about that he wasn't here to answer?
Yeah.
We asked Owen a question and then he wasn't
Oh,
here.
okay. What was the question?
What was it? I asked it.
Yeah,
Jacob, are you playing Minecraft right now, Jacob?
Hell yeah, I am.
Jacob!
Come on.
Jacob.
I'm just mining. Just mindless. It's just something to do with my hands.
Oh my god.
Oh, and we were talking about where we're at with the Lampcast podcast and how it was your idea. Because, like, yeah.
Okay, well, I wanted to start it back up because I'm a journalism major now.
Mm-hmm. You
So-
do write for that one magazine where you're going to review King Kroll.
Dude, how closely do you follow all of us, dude?
I'm
Yeah,
not.
I didn't find that
I'm
out.
gonna.
Jesus, man.
I plead the fifth.
Jesus Christ, Owen. That
Wait,
was
no, I genuinely want to know how you know that one.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Oh no, Lampcast.
Oh, is the Lampcast Twitter say
Your
something about it?
greatest fears are now being realized.
I'm
Lampcast
not
Twitter
weird,
definitely-
I promise.
Did the Lampcast Twitter say something about it? I feel like I probably
Oh,
did.
man.
Yeah, the Lampcast Twitter did say something about that.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
To be fair.
I got it.
To be fair,
Oh yeah. Oh, and I might have tweeted it
I'm
out.
just digging
Yeah, no,
through
that's
your own
fine.
tweets.
Thank you, actually. Oh, you tweeted out the document?
holy shit.
No.
I-
Is the review out, or did I just tweet that the review is coming?
Yeah, you tweeted
It's
the review
coming.
is coming.
It's not out yet.
Wow, I have not looked at the Lampcast Twitter like ever.
Oh.
Neither
Hey,
have I.
really?
I
I've
follow.
never looked
it's
at
my-
It's just Ryan's ramblings, dude.
Well, that's the thing is I don't have a Twitter.
Which is honestly one of my favorite. Social
Yeah,
medias.
I should
Yeah,
probably
Twitter's
get,
pretty
I should
good.
probably get.
Dude,
So
it's just me making really
The Lampcast Twitter is genuinely my favorite Twitter.
awesome.
Hey,
You
listen, I'm
retweeted
the
that
pancake
one Godspeed You Black Emperor post-rock covers of Weezer songs. that was my
yeah.
Yeah,
favorite tweet.
goddamn, you have Japanese girl.
Yeah.
The
All right.
podcast.
So, all right, wait. So, no, let me so on the Lampcast Twitter. Look how smart this guy must be, and it's a picture of Anthony Fantano taken from like an above
Yeah.
angle, so it looks like his forehead, and then it's R.I.P. Gord Downey, and then, right, and then a couple days later, hey, listen, I'm the pancake delivery man.
This is why I watched Lampcast.
Oh.
Yeah, you shouldn't have put me in charge of the Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know why we did.
I don't.
I should be in charge of this.
Yeah? Sorry.
Right,
I gotta go for a second.
Oh, and you're just a piece of shit.
Oh.
Alright. Yeah. Owen came to us with. I also like that you can tell what I'm listening to because I just say it.
Mm-hmm.
I Tom Waits. Ooh. I run the Twitter. I don't know if that was a secret before or not, but
There's also
I
a
knew
Lampcast
that.
Facebook page that nobody uploads to.
Oh, man.
oh yeah, there is a Lampcast Facebook page where I think the last post is Harry. He posted connecting with our audience or whatever.
I'm
interacting with
get a notification like once a month, and it's like you should try reaching out to your audience.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
just
back.
so it doesn't get shut down.
I think,
Yeah,
like, most of the posts on there are actually me.
Like,
yeah, they're all mean.
Yeah, they are all mean.
Oh, I like the picture of Ryan being the damn cover.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Oh, this is classic right here. Boy, the number of enemies Christian must fight continues to grow. How he ever? All right, whatever. Sorry.
What? Oh, is that where John said racist shit?
Yeah.
That might have been it.
We're doing that for like half hour.
alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have any like last questions or anything like that?
Well, should we finish talking about with the podcast?
Oh yeah. Oh, and we talk about that.
Yeah.
It's
Plug
so-
your podcast.
Since I'm a journalism major now, I kind of wanted to do a podcast, and I don't have an audience on my own, so I figured.
Why not mooch off of
would be the best
Lampcast?
place to do it. Yeah, and so I haven't been super involved in Lampcast, but I definitely want to be involved in this a lot. And since we're so far away, the podcast is the best way to do it. And yeah, so another friend of ours, Hannah, sort of suggested it. So I was talking to her about how I wanted to get something going. So, yeah, hopefully we'll sort of be doing our same album reviews, and then maybe we'll get some segments from just a few of us. We'll each have our own, maybe like niche things that we can do.
Yeah, like Jacob and I are the only people who listen to metal music.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so they could do like the metal.
Like, I'm the only guy who listens to good music.
That's
Uh-huh.
awesome.
Harry, me and you share a lot of same music taste. You should shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
You know what Lampcast has aged poorly?
What?
New Louis C.K. special is so good. When Jacob and I saw him on that tour, he went on for 2 hours. It was awesome.
Ooh.
Oh God, that sucked.
Louis.
I'll never be able to watch that show again.
No, I'm never going to.
The
I
second
love that
those
episode.
like allegations were made, everybody found the one episode. Like where it's-
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially
yeah,
the
where
episode
it's
where he
like
talks about how much he
news
loves
reporter,
masturbating
Louis
the
C.K.
whole time.
comedian,
Well,
masturbator.
there are a few where he talks about how much he loves master.
No, but it's the one
well,
that
that's
went on
like
the
every
show with,
like comedy special he's
The one where he's
done.
on
Oh,
Fox
yeah.
News.
Yeah, the one where he goes on
That's-
Fox News and he's
Where it's
but his subtitle on that one is comedian / masturbator.
Yeah.
oh God, yeah. I was thinking
The
that, but
episode
this
where
one,
the episode where he tries to sleep with Pam and he keeps like pushing her into a wall, and then she actually
rape good.
if you
What?
weren't so stupid.
Yeah, she goes, "This would be rape if you weren't so stupid. You can't even rape well."
Mm.
All right, well we're getting a little off topic.
Well, I
here.
think I think this is a little off the rails at this point.
Sorry.
No,
Hey,
it's
we were
fine.
very-
This is what our
we were very
channel is for.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah,
very
it's what we're
disappointed
missing.
in Louis C.K.
I'm
now-
very
now
disappointed
this
with a
is-
lot of people.
now that this has come out, it's like everything that he does and that he's done is sort of in a different light, and it's
Yeah.
unwatchable.
For sure.
Oh, that's that scene.
Dude, listen to the Lampcast podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lampcast podcast coming soon.
I think the first one's just gonna be like a where
Yo,
are we now
can-
type thing. But
Like,
Where are they now? And then
Are you gonna ask to be on it?
I think we should do a Grammys one.
No.
Yeah, Grammys.
Grammys. Are we gonna make this? Are we gonna make it like a weekly thing? Is that
we're
what's
gonna
happening?
try. But
Yeah.
do not put a
Yeah.
time schedule.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Weekly week roundup.
Yeah.
That went well.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
seriously though, do you mind if like Ice World Media comes on your podcast every once in a while?
Not at all.
That'd be great. That'd be
Awesome.
great.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably gonna take like the first couple ones to establish it as like a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then we'll have you guys on.
Sure.
Yeah.
yeah. We'll keep you guys.
we could have Jared on.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could.
Oh, and I have an idea. So because
Is that Owen and I have an idea, or and I have?
and I have an idea.
Okay.
So Lampcast podcast. We just call it the podcast or the Lampcast.
No, I think it should be
No.
lamp
The Lampcast cast.
parentheses. It should be lamp parentheses podcast.
Hmm.
Oh, we should call it pod parentheses cast. Put the words together.
Listen,
What?
Lampcast.
You want to call it Lamp Pod?
Lamp pod.
Lamp.
No, we should call it the National Lampcast Family Vacation.
Aw.
Christmas.
Lampcast fireside chats.
That's what we should have done, though.
That's the one.
I think we
Wrap it up. I'll take it.
125 theses.
No.
One thing I want to say about the Lampcast podcast is that we need to have like a musical intro that we all sing. I think that needs to be done.
Okay, so I say we all just like wing it right here, and whatever we come up with right in the next like 5 seconds, that's gonna be it.
No.
Welcome to the Lampcast.
Yeah.
Lampcast.
Lampcast.
It's Lampcast.
Podcast.
This is the worst content, anyways.
Music,
And there we
music
have
con-
it. That's the intro
Yeah.
to the new podcast.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, don't let Owen, whatever Owen says about you guys, don't worry about it. He's just a nasty, mean old Owen.
Yeah.
That one's kind of a jerk to everyone.
What a piece of human filth.